So Gabby's the only one under. Everybody else is plus something.
Whoa. Good morning, Utah Golf Radio, coming to you live today from Copper Rock Golf Club, where we are here to celebrate a really cool thing that's happening. It is a qualifier for the Copper Rock Championship on the Epson Tour, and we're going to be telling you all about it today. We are coming to you in partnership with Utah's leading golf organizations, the Utah Golf Association, the Utah Section PGA, Fairways Media, the Utah Golf Foundation, the Utah Golf Course Superintendents Association, the Utah Junior Golf Association, and First Tee Utah. I am Paul Pugmire, your host and the president of First Tee Utah. We're here with our co-host, Jen Bernstein. Good morning.
Good morning, Paul.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
It is a lovely day here in southern Utah at Copper Rock. A little breezy. We'll come back to that in a minute. It will affect play today. We are joined by two really terrific people in the Utah golf scene. I'm talking, first of all, about my dear friend and former colleague, Tori Gatro. Tori, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, Paul. Glad to be here.
Yeah, Tori is the GM of Copper Rock and formerly the program director of First Tee Utah.
That is correct.
And lots of stops in between.
That's true.
It's a neat thing. We are joined also by Penny James Garcia. Penny is the tournament director of the Copper Rock Championship. And Penny, you are the one running this show today together with Tori. But also, you're the one who was really involved in conceiving of this, which is really an interesting thing. We've talked about it a little bit before, but tell us some more about the backstory on how this came to be.
Absolutely. It's a pleasure to be here. Thanks for having us today and for coming, bringing your show on the road to Copper Rock. This all revolves around sponsors exemptions and how do we involve and give young ladies the opportunity to play an Epson Tour that do not have the credentials to play in our championship, but give them that vision and give them that opportunity to see where they can go with their game. So in the past, we have presented those exemptions to universities, and that's great. It's been fantastic to present them to the Utah universities. But this year, as our championship grows, I get asked more and more by different schools, and it becomes very challenging to decide who to give it to. And so we just...
So are you getting letters, calls? What's going on?
All of the above.
All of the above.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's a
Penny,
great
let
compliment.
me play.
But yes. And we love that. We love that the ladies see the value in that. So this year we decided, let's leave it up to them instead of up to us. Let's run a qualifier and let them go out there and duke it out. And I'll tell you, we have not been disappointed. I can tell you this is a tradition that is going to continue. It's been fantastic. The other side of that I can tell you is we've got a pro division. We have an amateur division. And I am told by the Epson Pros this is the first time that there's ever been a qualifier offered on Epson Tour.
Yeah, it is an unusual thing. That's why we want to be here today.
Yep.
If this was ho-hum every time,
Yep.
It wouldn't be making the news it is. But it
Right.
is unusual, and I admire and deeply and applaud the thought process and then the execution of it. I want to go to the leaderboard here. It's a 36-hole qualifier. 18 have been played. Before we do that, let me mention that this first hour of the show is presented by Salt Lake City Golf at slcgolf.com or the Salt Lake City Golf app. Folks, you got to be watching the website at slcgolf.com because season passes, Jan, will be made available here in the next couple weeks. And then, of course, we are powered, as always, by T-Box at tdx.golf. where they have cracked the code on the whole golfer experience with clubs, coaching, and community. You got to get yourself to a tee box. It's fun to be had there, and I love the tee box. We're having a great time there. Let's go back to the leaderboard here, and you've got it right in front of you, Penny.
I do.
So
It's exciting.
let's start with the pro side. Oh, and we should know. Tell us the field size and how many qualifying spots people are playing for.
We have 51 ladies playing, teeing it up. 39 of them are in our amateur division, and 12 are in the pro division.
Mhm.
And there's one sponsor exemption going to the ladies in the pro division, and one sponsor exemption going to the ladies in the amateur division. So we've got
So win or go home.
win or
Yeah,
go home. This
that's
is
it.
it. This is it.
It's tough.
Okay, Tori, you really lit up on that. You, of course, a golf professional. You've played a lot of tournaments. You understand about finishing second is what?
Yeah, I mean, even it's not the best, and here it's even harder to finish second because one exemption. That's it. I mean, it's
There is a little good news though for the ladies who don't win the exemption is the UGA recognized this event as a tier
Yes.
1
That is
event,
correct.
and so they are gathering some great UGA amateur points, even
They are
if they do
points.
not.
Well, they
win the
should. This is a heck of field,
Yeah,
and
it is.
Yes.
and we will talk about that more.
And
I
on the pro
interrupted you
side,
guys.
no, you're good. On the pro side, it's a huge opportunity, like we were saying. 'Cause we didn't have a full field, obviously, for the pro side, but for these 12 ladies, one of them gets it. The odds are pretty good. So
Mhm.
I think a lot of them saw that opportunity and said, I'm going to sign up and come out here.
Is it wrong of me to be hoping for a playoff?
No.
that's what we go for. I don't think the ladies want it. But
They
we
don't
do.
want that.
No, I want to see. I want to see 4 or
No,
5
it's,
playoff duking it out. last
very doable.
player standing gets in. All the rest.
I was
Go home
watching
crying
their
in the morning.
dispersions coming in on the turn, 9 and 18. It's a great spot.
Yeah. It is.
And the lead off the professionals, and their dispersion is a lot tighter than mine and yours, Paul.
I understand that. Darn it, I do understand that.
So there's good play out there. It's going to be fun.
Okay, Penny, pro side, tell us about the leaderboard.
Okay, we had one lady in the entire field of 51 come in under par yesterday.
Mm.
And that is the leader on the pro side, and that is Miss Gabby Barker. Gabby is no newbie to Epson Tour. And a unique thing about Gabby, and something to certainly be recognized and celebrated, is she is the only Native American on any professional women's tour.
Oh my, yeah, that does matter.
Yes,
That's very cool.
yeah, it is very cool. And she's a gracious young woman. She is mentored by Nota Begay,
Mm-hmm.
and she then pays it forward and she mentors young ladies who are trying to make it in the world of golf, and she really helps bring diversity to the focus of let's find some more Native American ladies and help lift them up into the great game of golf.
I love that. Where's
So-
she from?
Idaho,
What part?
Hotel, I believe.
Is that Shoshone-Bannock tribe then? That she's a member of that?
You're asking me to run.
I will- I will
know
talk to
just
her.
enough to tell you. Yes, talk to her.
Okay.
Gabby is a neat young lady, just a one, and she has played in our Epson Championship before.
Uh-huh.
And so it's really nice to see her back. In second place, we have Miss Karen Kim. She's at +1. Karen is an Epson Tour veteran. She comes from California and has a heck of a game. Fun little side note on Karen is she has played in our championship a few times, and she is utilizing one of her favorite caddies, which happens to be one of our volunteer
Well,
caddies.
because you guys have such a cool volunteer caddy
Yeah.
program for the championship. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we've got a couple of them out here today, and one of them is on Karen's bag.
Nice.
So that's pretty fun.
That is nice.
Yeah. Third place, we're tied for third. We've got 2 ladies. I'll go to Kathleen Scavo,
Mhm.
again an Epson veteran.
Yeah, I recognize her name.
Kathleen's a great player. Asked her, I talked to her yesterday. She registered, and I said, Kathleen, I'm happy to see you, but I'm surprised you're here. And she said, last year was a tough year for me. I said, were you injured? And she said, no, I just played bad golf. so Kathleen's a veteran. She could certainly pull this off today. She's got the sticks to make it happen. But let's talk about who else is tied for third, and that is Utah's own Allie Mulhall.
And do we ever know Allie Mulhall?
Yep.
Yeah. And her and her family have moved to the area.
Yep.
of course, they used to snowbird back and forth between Las Vegas area and Morgan,
Yep.
Utah during the summer, where her dad is a golf professional there. But they brought their academy to the St. George area, and they live here full time now. We've known Allie for years. It's so unsurprising to see her in contention at the top of the leaderboard.
Absolutely. Her dad caddied for her yesterday,
Nice.
and I'm sure he will today. And in fact, he was texting me last evening. Haven't seen the pairing sheet tomorrow. I haven't seen the pairing sheet. I said, Chris, check your junk mail. It probably went to spam. He texted back, thanks, it sure did.
All right.
So it's so fun to see them out here. And just to sum out those top 6 right now in the pro division, we are split right down the middle. The 3 are representatives of the Epson Tour and 3 are representatives of the WAPT Tour.
Oh,
WAPT is the qualifying tour for Epson,
sure.
as Epson is to the LPGA. So we've got a stacked field, and it truly can go any direction. We've seen ladies come from 8 back, 7 back during the championship, and they just get it going. And this, I think, it's going to be a great.
Well, and I think especially we briefly mentioned there's a little bit of breeze. There was, holy cow, looking out at the trees, it's laid down. But for
It was
now,
kind of this way yesterday morning too, but yesterday afternoon.
Jory, what are you thinking?
I mean, I just feel bad. I didn't want to play yesterday. I'm glad I was on the sidelines. I'm hoping for the best today, that the wind cooperates, and even if it doesn't, they had a good attitude, the majority of the women, and put their head down, grit their teeth, and finished. It was rough. It was
Look,
bad.
this is Copper Rock. I love me some Copper Rock.
I
This is
know.
a fun golf
But it's
course to
been
play.
so good all year.
Why now?
Wind is
Wind
a
is
feature.
not, I know.
It's not
It's
a
part
bug.
of it. I agree.
When you play Copper Rock, especially if you're playing up on the ridge and coming home on the back nine in the afternoon, and you're up there totally exposed on 15, 16, 17.
It's a
I
fun
want
game.
some wind
It's
up
fun.
there. Actually,
Yeah.
it's a part of those
It is.
those holes.
It is.
You're
I
looking
want it.
sick.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
Penny,
great.
I have been told that more than once in more than one context. So you're in solid ground there. Jan gives me grief about it all the time, and Jan, I defer to you.
It's true.
It's true.
It's true.
It's true.
No, but Copper Rock is such a fun place. And look,
No, it's
folks, we're talking championship golf today, but this course is just stupid fun for everybody. It is accommodating to every level of play. It'll work you if you're a good player,
Yeah.
but it will accept you if you are not. And
I think you just created a slogan for us.
there we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, my attorneys, they listen. They're already
They're
working.
drafting it up.
On the trademark.
on that.
Wonderful.
But
But it's almost never the same game at Copper Rock. You can play it 3 days straight, and it's not. It's almost not going to be the same course.
It's true.
my point is, y'all should come and play this track if you haven't already.
Oh, yeah.
You come and play it again if you have. I really like this place.
Yes.
Let's go back to work here. Let's look at the amateur leaderboard, please, Penny.
Okay, tell you what, BYU came to play.
Mhm.
BYU solo first, BYU solo second, BYU tied for third. Also tied for third, we have a Utah Tech lady.
Mhm.
Fifth place, we have Utah Tech, and then sixth place, we've got BYU back in there. Also tied for sixth is Utah Tech. We have a UNLV, and we have an SUU. Again, we did not have anyone under par. So the leaders at +2, and those 9 ladies I just read off are the highest scores +6. So we've got those 9 ladies. It is tight. It
Mhm.
can definitely
Yeah.
go any direction.
Yeah. So the Cougar number 1, Maria Jose Barragan, is at +2, followed by Berlin Long. We know ourselves some Berlin, Jan. And
Mhm.
we've been following and talking with Berlin since she was a little girl.
Mhm.
She is in second place, 1 shot back at +3. Maria Peroy Gallon, I hope I'm saying that right, a Utah Tech player from Spain. She is T3, +4 with BYU's Sunbin CO. But you're right, Coach Kerry Roberts, apparently using this as a qualifier. The entire Cougar team is here,
Yep.
and they are playing.
They are playing. They are serious. We've got parents following the girls. Aiden is here, of course, with Berlin.
Mhm.
Aiden is at +7, so
Mhm.
she is also within striking distance. I mean, truly, that there's
Yeah.
there's any one of 15 to 20 ladies out of that field right now that are certainly within shooting range.
Can we say playoff?
Yes,
Go ahead, go ahead and
Let's
say
do
it,
that.
Paul.
Let's do that.
I want them slugging each other.
Yeah, if you look just at the top three, they're going to slug it out. So that's
Yeah,
going to be
yeah.
I also
Yeah.
want to take just a second and tell you,
Yeah.
yesterday as the ladies were all coming in, I did a survey here
Mm.
and just asking them some questions. And one is, I want to know where's your home when you're not at university, or did you come in from someplace else? We all know golf is an international sport, right?
Mhm.
We've got ladies in this field, and I'm just going to quickly go down this. We've got Spain, Thailand, Canada, China, Colombia, Thailand, Mexico, Taiwan. As far as states, we of course have Utah represented, Pennsylvania, Texas, Arizona, California, Montana, Wyoming, another Texas, another Nevada, another Wyoming, Oklahoma, Idaho, New Mexico. Doesn't get any better than
Yeah.
I
that.
love that.
Yeah.
We've got ladies that are taking the message around the world that there's some serious ladies golf going on in Utah, and you ought to get up and participate in it. So I love that.
Absolutely. Tori, you've been the GM here now. It seems like just yesterday. How long you been?
Yeah, 1 year. Completed a year.
Really?
That
Yeah.
was this time last
They
year.
haven't fired you yet?
Not yet.
Okay, good.
Hopefully.
Good. That's good.
Yeah.
Tell me something you've learned.
I've learned a lot, but I think the thing I like the most about this place, specifically to Copper Rock and the course and the atmosphere, is just so welcoming and inviting. Our
Mhm.
customer service is great, and our staff is just friendly, and we try to make it a great experience for everyone out here. And that was
and I hear
before
that
I got
a lot
here.
about
Yeah.
you guys. And that is one of the things that I hear is how well people are treated here, and how wonderful your staff is, and how helpful and encouraging, and really just makes you feel that they want you to be here.
Yeah, and that's a big part of me. But it was here also before I got here, and I love that. And so
Yeah.
it's been a joy to work here, to be honest.
One of the things that hits me as you say that, Tori, is that we've talked a lot, Penny, because you're in your 6th year now with the championship. Is that
Yeah.
right?
We are.
Yeah.
That's the kind of feedback you're getting from the players on the Epson tour, and
Yep.
Tori's saying it applies to the daily tee sheet as well. That's a
It does.
significant thing.
I hear it all the time when I'm out in the community, I'm out selling sponsorships. I'm not doing, just meeting with the general public. I'm on the Chamber of Commerce board of directors. I hear it all over the place. Wow, I love golfing at Copper Rock. I walk in and you just feel like you're friends with everybody there. And it is, Tori really does drive that home. It's great.
That is cool. Tori, I'm going to ask you to give us a prediction of what it's going to take to win both of these divisions, the pro division and the am division. Start with pros.
I honestly, another round. Yeah, basically, if the wind cooperates, then it's a different story.
I
But
want it to blow.
Well,
I know,
it's-
and
you
I think it will.
it's-
I'm
it's-
pretty certain.
It's a totally different game. You're playing two different games at Copper Rock when you
Absolutely.
deal with the wind.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
Two different
How-
games entirely.
And before we
Yes,
do
yes.
this, I meant to ask,
Yes.
tell us about the pairings.
Oh,
Pros all paired together, AMs all paired together. Am I right about
Yes.
that?
They are.
Correct.
So the pros go off tee number 1. They're the first 4 groups.
Yeah.
And then after that, we have the top amateurs following them off of number 1. And then we go off of T10 with the following amateurs behind the leaders.
Those are lower down.
Okay,
Yeah.
and tee time starting 11-ish. 11,
11.
okay.
Go until 12:20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So people will be finishing all in a bit of a tight group since you're split
Yeah.
team.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
We did
Everybody
that
should
on
be around.
purpose.
I'm sure.
It's fun to get everybody together and watch
Well,
them
and
come in.
especially with
Yeah.
our double finishing green, we've got ladies
It's
coming
yeah.
No
finishing
kidding.
on 9, ladies finishing on 18.
It's such a great spot.
It's a great spot to watch.
That's another thing I really like about this place for the championship is you've got, especially before the cut,
Yeah,
it's just almost chaotic. There's just
it is.
players, balls coming in
Coming in.
all the time. It's really fun place
It
to
is.
sit and watch some golf.
Yep.
And boy, howdy, there's a couple of pin placements. So hard. So hard.
They
Our
are.
superintendent has a little bit of a mean side.
We
So
we did. I will say we did move a few today to make them a little more playable in this way. So
Okay, that's fair.
There's a couple that we said, yeah, that's not going to work.
when you had the seniors here
Oh yeah,
last
Legends.
year,
Yeah.
And the pin was just off on 18, just off the bunker, which was on the left side.
Oh,
And okay, and that pin was so subtle, and
Yeah.
everybody's playing right of the pin, which was the right shot, but they all missed it in the same place.
It looked
after-
like it broke,
yeah.
and then it just didn't as
No,
much.
exactly.
It was crazy.
I wanted to just yell to them.
It's not gonna-
the final group's coming in there hitting this.
Yeah.
Don't, you're gonna miss it. Okay. Anyway.
Oh,
Well, that is so cool. Penny, congratulations. Tori, congratulations. I think this is, first of all, it's just so stinking cool. But I think it's significant that you're doing this, that you're letting the golf clubs pick the exemptions. You're letting the players define the exemptions.
that's kind of fun. Very,
It's
very
really
neat.
fun, and the feedback I've gotten so far, I think this event will sell out next year, especially on the pro side. The Epsom ladies are saying
The
they're
Q,
going
you
back.
mean?
Yes,
Qualifier.
and they're
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
saying we love it. Thank you for making this, because it doesn't happen anywhere. There's only 20 Epsom events across the entire United States. We
Crazy.
have one of them right here in Utah,
Mhm.
and we're the only one out of those 20 that do a qualifier, and that have done a qualifier. And they said,
You might
We'll
have
be
just
back.
started something.
I think we might
Yeah.
have started a trend.
Yeah, they're going to
Yeah.
probably do that everywhere. Especially, I mean,
It
it
makes
just, it just
sense.
brings such more, more recognition, more eyes to the course,
Yeah.
and then the
Yeah.
opportunity itself is any girl's dream.
100%.
I know it's neat to see these girls
It
have
is so
this
fun. We've got
opportunity.
3
I'm
high
excited.
schoolers
I
in the
know.
field, and there's this one young lady from Wyoming. She was
Oh,
out here
yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah.
It was freezing. She was darling. She weighs all of about 75 pounds, I'm sure. She had on a tiny little short skirt. She had to have been freezing, but she was jumping up and down. She was so elated when she finished, and she beat one of her playing partners, which is all she really expected. She came into this, I'm a high school girl. I know that I'm not going to win this, but it's a great experience for her. And it was just so fun to watch the delight on her face. And I got to talk briefly with her dad. And he travels with her and takes her to these tournaments to intentionally expose her to that next level of golf, so that when she gets there, she's been there and experienced
Experience.
it. And I was like, I could tell you so many great stories. You know how I do go on. But that is what drives me to, I got 4 hours of sleep last night. That's what drives me to do it, is because I so love what these parents, what the mentors are doing for these young women and helping them in their dreams and in the world of golf. It's just really inspiring.
I thank you. So well said. I congratulate you both. And it is such a cool thing, such a right thing. Let
Yeah.
the players decide.
Yep.
That's what they're doing. This
They're
can,
going to do it today.
gonna do it today.
Yeah.
Love it, love it, love it. All right, Jan, we need to do ourselves a little UPod update.
That's awesome. Yeah, he's out there right now.
The UPod update brought
got
to us
the
by
file.
our good friends at Scott
Give me
Golf.
the-
Check them out,
give me the file.
scottgolf.com. This Utah product is so good. These clubs are just sweet. They feel so nice. You'll love
14,
Scott
it
Golf.
was up way back.
Jan, our UPOD, Utah players on tour. Tell us how they're doing.
Well, the boys are at the Sony Open at the moment, and I'm going to say something I don't say very often, but our friend Tony Blair, that's the Prime Minister.
Well,
Tony
yeah,
Finau.
several years ago,
Yes,
but yeah, it's
former
okay.
former Prime Minister. So I look at Tony, and then I saw Zach Blair's name, so it came out Tony Blair. So Tony,
That works.
Tony,
That works.
Tony Finau missed the cut with a +6 146 on two,
Whew.
around a 75 and 71.
Tony was scraping.
Yeah, we don't say that very often.
No.
So that's but it's his first go out, isn't it? Since
Yes, it is. And he's coming back from surgery.
Yes.
And, you can heal, but it still takes a while to get your game back. And I'm talking any game. I'm talking
Oh, of
basketball,
course, of
football,
course.
baseball, all of it. Coming back from injury, you've got to reset everything.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll do it. I am not worried. Talking with Spence Checketts on his show yesterday about Tony, and I said, look, I'm not concerned about Tony this week at the Sony. Yeah, I wish he would have played better.
Sure.
But if he's still scraping like this in March, it's a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, he's getting reset. I'm not worried.
Yeah, he's got to get some practice.
Yeah.
Okay. Zach Blair. Zach is currently sitting T46 -2, 138 on a round of 68 and 70. Go Zach.
Go Zach. Yeah.
Keep it
Zach.
going.
And again, we talked about this last week. Zach got into the tournament in front of Patrick Fishburne, who was the second alternate
because of his top 10 at the end of December.
at the RSM. Yeah, exactly. Very
That's
cool
it.
stuff.
Yep.
All right. How are the KFT boys doing?
KFT boys are at the they were at the Bahamas Classic last week. We unfortunately all of them missed the cut, but they were there. They represented. It was good. Daniel Summerhays finished with a +3, 147 on a round of 73 and 74. Peter Quest -5, 139 on a round of 68 and 71. Preston Summerhays -1, 143 on a round of 73 and 70. And you know what? It must have been a tough tournament because, I mean, with Peter being at a 68 and a 71, I mean, the 68 helped him. 71 is a little squirrely, but it might have been a cut.
It's
right?
windy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it must have been a tough day.
Yeah, absolutely. And they played it Sunday, Wednesday, which I wish the Corn Ferry would do, especially more earlier in the year. But it's really cool. Golf on TV the other part of the week. I love that
I
stuff.
know. That's your favorite.
I do. Okay. We need to give some love to Brock Porter. Brock is the Zions Bank Player of the Week presented by Fairways Magazine. Brock went wire to wire to win the St. George Am last week at the St. George Golf Club. He opened with a career low 63, shot 67 on his final round. This is the second week in a row that a local St. George kid returning home for the holidays from college won the PPR event. Porter, of course, goes to University of Texas at Rio Grande Valley and back at school now, but takes with him a trophy from the St. George Am. Congratulations, Brock. You are the Zions Bank Player of the Week presented by Fairways Magazine. All right, we've got to take a break. When we come back on the other side, everybody loves the soup. We're going to talk with Jake Schneider from Schneider's Riverside about what they've got to do, Jan, to keep these courses going when it's so cold out and yet there's traffic on them. So stick around on the other side. You are listening to Utah Golf Radio, powered by T-Box on the Rocky Mountain Golf Network.
You know what I noticed about this?
Zach, I think everybody loves the soup thing we did since you've been with us last. Are you familiar with that? The theme music?
And a doubleheader Sunday starting at noon on Utah's #1 sports star, ESPN 792 on FM.
How they paired them. I mean, they're all.
What's that?
This is interesting. I think the way that they paired them, but just how similar each group is.
Okay, I need your help here for
Yes.
a minute. The focus on our two, so these two over here in the corner, just a little bit off. Isn't just okay. Here, focus on that. The other way, right? The other way, back. Other way. Go slower. Okay, right there. Okay, we'll try that. Okay, thank you. Can you do the same over here? Okay, slow. Other way. Right. Okay, other way. Right there. We'll try that. Okay, thank you.
Visit PfizerForAll.com to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer. Water Media is not just radio, digital, and podcast. We also have a
Hey, thank you, you guys. Oh my gosh, that was terrific.
I have dates. I need to know. I have everything good.
Get your business on our digital billboards. Email Rachel
2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks,
at
5 weeks to try to fill it.
@eWayMedia.com.
Here in Utah, we're built different. We're built for what's
Okay, fantastic. Thank
Because
you.
if I just go 6 weeks out, you guys would send me out to burgers, leftovers,
Yeah.
possibly spill over. I'm sure.
Oh, there's
I mean, I'll send him out right now.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Penny,
I'm
thank you.
excited.
That was really good.
You're welcome. Thank you for having us. I
Of
just get so
course.
excited.
Everyone.
Life can be protected, especially when it involves complicated legal rights. If you get injured in an accident, you need a legal team that will protect you and your legal rights. The lawyers at Handy PD have experience and a team of experts helping people who have been injured in accidents. Don't get stuck. Call the living team at Handy.
It's cold out there. Hope it's not cold when I'm playing golf.
What's that?
I said, I hope it's not cold when I'm playing golf.
Where are you playing?
Sunbrook.
Savings on commonly prescribed cold and flu meds. GoodRx is free and easy to use. GoodRx is accepted at all major pharmacies like CVS, Walmart, and Walgreens. Just search your prescription, find it, then show your pharmacist at the counter.
What?
GoodRx is not insurance, but it works whether you have
Sorry,
insurance
I
or
didn't
not.
want to play.
If you do, GoodRx can
Yeah, it's true.
download the free app or visit GoodRx.com today.
Today is going to be a beautiful day of golf, and I'm going to enjoy it and savor it because it could be a while. Who knows how long we're going to be? It's going to be before you play again. Right?
You're listening to Paul and Jen on Utah Golf Radio.
I think I'm still out of focus.
Now? Okay.
Pros will be a little easier to organize than amateurs, but if you put them all together.
Everybody loves the soup here on Utah Golf Radio. We are going to be talking with Jake Schneider here in a quick minute. Superintendent at Schneider's Riverside. Jan, everybody loves the soup. We all need the soup. My gosh.
You can't
You
have a golf course
without
without the soup. It makes no sense.
That's so true. We are coming to you live today from Copper Rock, where we are here celebrating the Copper Rock Championship qualifier being played today. Second round, the players will be out starting about 11 o'clock. Looking forward to seeing how that all plays out. We are coming to you in partnership with Utah's leading golf organizations, the Utah Golf Association, the Utah Section PGA, Fairways Media, the Utah Golf Foundation, the Utah Golf Course Superintendents Association, the Utah Junior Golf Association, and First Tee Utah. This first hour of the show is presented by Salt Lake City Golf at slcgolf.com, and we are powered as always by T-Box at tbx.golf, where they have cracked the code on the whole golfer experience with clubs, coaching, and community. One of our partner organizations, the Utah Golf Course Superintendents Association. We love it when we get to talk with one of their members. We welcome now to the show Jake Schneider from Schneider's Riverside. Jake, good morning. Welcome to the show. So glad to have you with us, Jake. And I want to finish. I want to start by saying, Jake, we are so grateful for you and your colleagues and your teams and everybody who's out there keeping our golf courses nice. We don't play golf without you, man. And we know this and we're grateful. Thank you so much. So you've got a particular challenge happening right now with a combination of weather conditions. And I really started focusing my thinking on this because, it's normally this time of year we would expect snow to be on the golf course, therefore no golf. But it's not snowy, but it is cold. And Jake, that presents a real challenge for you guys. How do you deal with the fact that there's players on your golf course because there's no snow, but it's really cold. That can't be healthy for the grass. What do you do?
Only until recently has the ground actually froze. It's just been so soft. And so all the traffic, cars, and everything on it. So clean it up and just pulls off the dirt away from the roof. And then all of a sudden it freezes the ground and the plant. And then you're in big trouble because the bugs die. And so when we get all this traffic and damage in the winter time, it's, it doesn't recover. All the visitors, all that, they don't.
Yeah.
So they're there until.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah, so I play at Glenmore mostly, and I played a lot over the holiday break, and I'm out there and I'm realizing I'm hurting this place. But courses like Glenmore, courses like Schneider's Riverside, privately owned, these are businesses. You're feeding your family with them. You need to see a full tee sheet. That's got to make it harder.
Yeah, kind of like the double-edged sword. We appreciate the business and more providing a place and product to play. But it is it's tricky that way. We don't have a hard close date as some of the other clubs. So if they can cut, there's no snow, and they can cut, they're going to play. We'll play around snow patches and fairways.
Okay. Yeah, I know. You're talking to one of them.
Yeah, two of them.
Jan as well.
Yeah, my cold threshold is 30.
30? That's
Yeah.
pretty gnarly,
If
Jan.
the sun's out.
Okay.
Yeah, I can go that low if necessary.
Jake, what do you do to protect the course as much as you can in this situation?
Do you have like big, large electric blankets that you throw on the fairways and heat them up at night?
No, I wish. We can do what we can to divert traffic or occasionally, hold golf carts. Like golf carts are kind of the biggest destroyer of a lot of different pitch marks, of course, but we can divert them as much as we can. We can only do that for so long before you just create a new cart path somewhere else where you don't want it. On the green, in preparation for the winter time, we're getting them ready, kind of pumping them up and getting them putting fungicide on it so that's no there.
Hard stock after one. Unfortunately.
And what's the measurement? And on these, I've got them separated by first tee and 10th tee, but is Jack prefer them to be?
You mentioned pitch marks and divots. I always replace the divots because first of all, I just think it's right, but mostly I'm trying to appease the golf gods.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want them mad at me.
I think that if people knew that was a thing, that I think more people would pick up their divots and things like that if they knew that that someone was watching, and that their future golf depended on it.
It just hurts my face. It makes me so disappointed, a little angry when folks don't replace divots. But I'm actually asking a question here. I'm not just whining.
Okay.
Does replacing the divot work when the grass is cold like this? Will it reset like we know it does in the summer, Jake? No.
There's just always going to be a scar.
Oh.
The damage just stays there until May. I mean, you can put, sand feed mix in there, and it's not going to germinate, it's not going to grow.
Mm-hmm.
It's just cold, temperatures are too cold. And so, yeah, it doesn't matter on them.
So same thing on pitch marks. Tell me please that a repaired pitch mark will be better than a not repaired pitch mark.
Oh, absolutely. Well,
Okay.
green, of course, but if the greens are frozen, we've ends up just tearing a big chunk out because it's just a frozen chunk. So that can be worse damage sometimes. But yeah, we always appreciate it when you fix the fish market for sure.
What do you recommend to players who are out there playing? And look, I'm a part of the problem, and I'm not going to even try to tell all the golfers out there who want to play, don't play. If the course chooses to open, it's going to get played. What would you like to tell players who are playing in this weather category, I guess, in this circumstance, to minimize their impact?
We really appreciate a good golf etiquette always goes a long way. That seems to be failing a lot lately. But of course, good golf etiquette, being patient with us when we have a frost delay, especially on these smoggy mornings. Like the frost hangs around till almost 10:30. But just patience with that. And then, hopefully you're able to read and follow some directions.
Okay.
I do find that helps when you can read the cart signs.
Yeah, I know I took the picture just yesterday, and I was actually going to send it to you, but it was, we have range mats on our par 3 tee boxes, just because we have no grass left, but we let out the often when time off this grass.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you find after please use the mat for your tee shot. I understand nobody likes sitting on top of the mat for a golf tee shot, but it sure is important. So, but I took a picture just yesterday. We didn't open yesterday again. And so one of the first two groups were out, teed off, 2 feet behind the mat, and big spectators landed on the mat, and there's a big hole in the ground, right next to the side, it off the mat.
Oh my goodness.
So we get, I figure you get, if you're lucky, if you get 50, 60% people who can read, but it's appreciated when you follow the direction that we ask you.
Reading's hard, man.
Apparently.
No, it's not.
It's only hard on golf courses.
That's just so disappointing, so annoying. Don't do that,
Don't do
folks.
it.
Don't be that guy. Don't. Okay, if the
Ugh.
course wants you to hit off a mat, hit off a mat.
Yeah.
It's no big deal.
I mean, you're asking them to do it for a reason, not just to irritate them.
Yeah, that's
And I think too, a lot of our tee markers, we don't have them on the actual tee box for that reason, for exhibits. And so, if you see a tee mark, a tee box in the rough, or kind of in the hot spot, you're not normally you're going to see it, and that's why it's there, just so we can guard. All the tee boxes and install these exhibits that we're taking out that don't go back until the spring. So patience with that's what we're asking.
all right. Well, Jake, thank you for joining us. Thank you again for the work you, your colleagues, and your teams do on all the golf courses we love and we play. Thank you so much. We know that we don't get to enjoy the game the way we do without you guys' hard work every day. And so everybody loves the soup, and we sure do. And we just want to thank you for all the work that you do, man. Really appreciate it.
You're super.
He's the soup, Jen.
Super.
All right, thanks. That is Jake Snyder, Snyder's Riverside. Okay, Jan, what are we going to do to get people to follow the instructions that the superintendent gives them?
We could do something in the show because at the end of the show we talked about
Oh,
Eddie Curtis and the
end of
sunflower
the show.
seeds.
Well, and at the end of every show, I say replace your divots, fix your ball marks.
Yeah. Maybe we put it in there. Learn how to read.
Okay.
Okay,
We'll
maybe not
see.
that mean,
No.
but learn how to read on a golf course.
On a golf.
Read the golf course signs. They're there to help you.
Please, people, please. Okay. We got to take a break. When we come back on the other side, a little things and stuff from Uinta Golf. We're going to talk with Cy Bickmore about the new Callaway drivers. You are listening to Utah Golf Radio, powered by T-Box on the Rocky Mountain Golf Network.
I'm going to Uinta Golf after this. I'm going to Uinta Golf right after this.
Okay.
Utah's best sports talk. Utah football and basketball all under smart speaker at home. Stay connected at home. Utah's number one sports talk. ESPN 700. Check it here. Once again, my good friends at Prize Picks. You're here, whether you're starting a new routine or making player picks for the first time. Find something new can be hard, but in life and on Prize Picks, it always feels good to be there. I've got it figured out. I've checked every year. This is my best month. Prize Picks helps you. Feature of a Prize Picks. It's the time to watch.
That's good for these are first 98 seconds, right? That's just scales.
Yeah, that was
They knew that. And we keep him around his head long.
Specializes in personalized and closely monitored testosterone sharper, and more like themselves again. 1,000 patients treated since 2011.
Oh, yeah, that one.
He's trusted for results. Not nice. It's off. Now is the time to act. It's something qualified for 25% off TRT. It's not payment. Call 801-263-7777. That's 801-263-7777. Or visit we5hotels.com.
Yes, it is.
Utah business success. Utah radio still reaches more adults than any streaming and cell services. 83% of all audio consumption is broadcast radio. Advertising with ESPN 700 is still the most powerful form of advertising. If you're looking to see results with digital advertising, radio drives results. After all, people have to hear about your business first before your business for it. Advertise with ESPN 700. Get started
Sorry
at
about that.
ESPN700.com/contact.
The best coverage of your news is on the Sean O'Connell Show. 11-2 on ESPN 700, 92.1 FM, and listen to a podcast on the ESPN 700 app or wherever you get great podcasts. You're listening to Paul and Jen on Utah Golf Radio.
Thanks for those.
Things and stuff brought to us by Uinta Golf. Check them out. There's stores up and down the state, starting up north, ending up here down in St. George. We are coming to you today in partnership with Utah's leading golf organizations, the Utah Golf Association, the Utah Section PGA, Fairways Media, the Utah Golf Foundation, the Utah Golf Course Superintendents Association, the Utah Junior Golf Association, and First Tee Utah. This first hour of the show is presented by Salt Lake City Golf at slcgolf.com, and we are powered, as always, by T-Box at tbx.golf. Check them out. We are joined now by Cy Bickmore from Uinta Golf here in St. George. Cy, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, you guys. Happy New Year to you all.
You as well.
Happy New Year to you, Cy. We like to talk to you when we come down to St. George area. We're in Hurricane today at Copper Rock for the qualifier of the Copper Rock Epson Tour event, Copper Rock Championship. But
I'm going to come see you right after the show. So, I need something, so I'm coming to see you.
Jan was just talking about that during the break. So now I'm curious, Jan. We talk about how you into with the stores around the state. They're where you are, and if you've got something you need,
right?
It's Uinta. What do you need?
There's a Uinta next to a golf course that you can get something that you forgot. So no, I just need a new glove. Is all.
You need a new glove?
Yeah.
Side, you got gloves? I know. I know. Okay. That's not actually.
I'm coming in for that, and then your clearance rack.
Yeah,
I love that thing. I love that thing.
Jan's a clearance rack kind of gal. But Si, I want to talk about these new Callaway drivers, the Quantum, they call them. I've been looking at them online here in the last couple of days. They've hit your store, right?
Mm.
We got all the heads, the green every head test out. We don't release until later this month, but we are in store to pre-order.
Oh, I see. So you've got demo versions, so we can come in, hit them, decide what we want, and place an order. Is that the drill?
That is correct.
Tell us about these things, man. They sure look cool.
Well, they're an absolute mythful. I know that. I'm blown away. Getting it on the phone. So, you know, it's going to be a good year for drivers.
No kidding, right? TaylorMade came out with new drivers last week. We talked with Mike Elliman about that.
I happen to need a new driver.
Of course.
It's been 3 years.
I know. I'm just.
So now I'm interested, Si. I'd like to know about. Look, we always talk about men's clubs and things like that. Today, can we talk about women? Okay, that sounds good. Paul's multitasking. So tell me.
No, I'm agreeing. I'm letting you go.
Tell me about the difference between the Quantum Max D and the Quantum Max Fast for ladies.
Okay, so Max Fast is going to have like a ladies shaft that's come with a 40 gram ladies shaft, and it's on the ladies standard blade, which is always a bit shorter than men's standard.
Okay.
And then putting up 50 grams shaft in their preferred setup. The preferred setup for the ladies is 40 grams.
Ooh.
It just has a little bit more speed out. The head is going to be a little bit different. There's a little bit more light on it. You know, the ladies head.
Okay. It's true. There are some that like that for sure. So yeah. So the difference between the two is just.
Not very much to the max.
Okay.
You're probably going to want to play a little more.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Right.
Nice having the day off.
Oh, days off are good. That's going to be me tomorrow. Not today, but tomorrow.
Okay.
It's 2. It was yesterday was day 1. That was cool. It was cool, all right. We were all looking for jackets, earmuffs, and gloves, cover charts.
So how long have you been here?
Oh yeah, what, 3 weeks now?
So is it required to have a faster swing speed then to use that to get the maximum?
I don't need hours, but I can take them.
Okay.
So if you have one day or so comes up last night or
Yeah. Okay. That's good.
What do they do that's different, Si?
Where did it come from?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is a very good point. What is it they've done in the design and construction of this head that makes it perform the way it does that got your attention so much when you were demoing it?
He's ready.
Mhm.
I left him on Tuesday night. Well, that's fine.
Right here.
Well, you got it back there?
We got it.
Does that look familiar?
Yeah.
Black color. Yeah. Who's gonna win the cash? The NFL
Okay. So what? Now I'm curious. Which head did you get? What shaft did you pair? Tell us about your setup. Okay.
So I started first with 65 gram extra stiff and black.
Whoa. Big hitter, the llama. Big hitter, the llama. Going with the X shaft. Nice. Ooh. Okay. That is so cool. That is so cool. So what do people need to do? Fantastic. All right, folks. That is Cy Bickmore. You into golf? You into there up near Ogden and Riverdale, Sugar House, and Sandy, Orem, and down here in St. George. You got to get in there. Check out these new Callaway drivers. Get your order placed.
Okay, get it ready for me. I'll be there at 10:45. I gotta see it. So.
All right, that's cool. All right, thank you, Cy. It is new club release
I
season.
know,
That's
and
where
that's
we
the thing
are.
is I want to look at all of them now because Tannery just came out, and I love Tannery. So
I know, that's your
I
thing.
mean, I've had a Tannery almost always. So
I know.
it's I gotta try it out.
Gotta try it out.
You know, it's funny because I guess maybe for me, it's I buy a new club when I feel like my game has changed versus just getting a new one every year.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense, Jan. Look, folks, get fit. Don't just pick something up off the rack. Go through the fitting process. It will make a difference in the performance and in your enjoyment of the day. Get fitting. All right, we got to take a break. When we come back on the other side, we're going to sit down with Jane Olson, who just walked in, and Mia Cesaric. We're going to talk more about this cool qualifier that's going on here. You are listening to Utah Golf Radio, powered by T-Box on the Rocky Mountain Golf Network. Hi, Jane. Hi. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
So good to see you.
How are you? Are you playing well? Not my best day yesterday, but
I heard the wind got up.
the wind was crazy. It was beautiful, and all of a sudden it was like, oh my
And
gosh.
then all of a sudden you were in
We're at
St.
Copper
George.
Rock.
Yeah, all of a sudden you were in Copper
When
Rock.
it wasn't windy, I was like, this
Where are
is too
we?
good to be true.
Yeah, like where are we?
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. No, I really appreciate you coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Yeah, you're early. You're kind of came in an hour and a half, 2 hours early before
That's
your
okay.
tea time.
You know what? I could use some practice.
Okay.
It's good. Thanks for having me. I was
You're very
flattered when
welcome.
you asked. So thanks.
Good. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. But look, our formula is pretty dang simple, Jane.
Yeah.
You win, I call. You
Yeah.
you establish yourself as a leading player. We sit you down for stuff like this.
Yes.
You have done that.
Well,
So-
thank you, because I was like, I told my mom, like, yeah, Paul texted me, wants me to come on the show. I'm like, I haven't done anything in like forever, so I'm flattered that you reached out.
Your senior year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want to
what did you
talk
major in?
about that. What
Okay.
you
Um,
I mean on the I'm
on the
just
show?
teeing you up
Yeah.
on the show.
Yeah,
We'll want to
perfect.
talk about it.
I can answer some
Yeah.
questions. Yeah. I'm studying rec and sport management.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll see. I know exactly my plan till May, and then after that,
I have no idea.
we'll see what comes.
Well, you better show up to class.
Yeah, I know. I gotta graduate still. How are you guys doing? How's
doing
your
well.
Christmas?
Good. Yeah, Christmas is busy, right? And there's always so much to do, and it just messes with the
So why
schedule.
not
Everything's
do
over the
what you
top.
did?
Yeah.
So Brooke and I bought a new house, and we were moving over Christmas.
Oh my gosh.
we're in the middle of this. It's chaos, and nothing's getting done. And why did we do this to ourselves?
It's
I
gonna be
don't
nice
have-
once you're moved in.
I don't have a good answer to that yet.
Dang it.
Our
That's
garage still is just full of stuff and
Yeah.
cars around me. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It'll be nice once you're all set.
Yeah. Well, so good to see you.
Good to
Thank
see
you
you.
for coming here.
Thank you.
I mean, I don't know if I've met you before. I'm
Nice to
Jan.
meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Now, Jane,
Cold
you've
out there.
played in this before, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
my,
you have.
my freshman year.
Your freshman year, you
I
did.
remember that.
Yeah, and then you played your way in last year
Through the winter champs.
for winter champs,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so we want to talk about that. We want to talk about your experience. And Mia, remind me, are you a senior as well?
I'm a junior.
You're a baby.
I am.
Do you have a driver's license yet?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah. Crazy though. I know. We only have one freshman on our team. Isn't that
Who
crazy?
is that?
Her name's Corinne.
Cardiff.
Okay. All right. Here we go. There's a front and a back to the headphones, make them comfy for you, and then be right up close to the mic. Okay. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. That means Utah Golf Radio coming to you live today from Copper Rock, where we are here celebrating the qualifier jam that they are doing for the sponsor exemption spots in the Copper Rock Championship on the Epson Tour. This is such a cool event.
And
Such
it's
a
something
meaningful
that,
event.
That's not done normally.
And
So
that's
this
why
is
it's so meaningful.
This is very
Yes.
unique, and the fact that we got to do it here in Utah for the Epson stop here is really incredible.
Really matters. This is a very cool thing. The exemptions can be given away. That's the purview. It's the right of the sponsor, and the folks here at Copper Rock are saying, let's let the players decide with their golf clubs. I love what is going
and,
on
and
here.
it takes it out of the tournament director's hands versus trying to have to pick which girl, and it's hard because
Yeah.
I think it does become personal because Penny is very personal.
Yeah.
She gets involved very much, and I think that taking it out of her hands and just putting it in your hands and saying which one of you, let's play for it.
Yeah, very good point. Very good point. This second hour of the show, we are welcoming a new sponsor to the show, College Coaches Connection. John Scott was on the show last week with College Coaches Connection, and they are coming on as a sponsor. I love this. College Coaches Connection will help players get connected, young players, high school players, get connected with colleges and their coaches. Therefore, the name, College Coaches Connection. It's all right there, Jen. You can't miss it. You got to check them out, collegecoachesconnection.com, and figure out what is best for your kids, your grandkids, your nieces, nephews. There are players out there who can play in college golf, have a great experience, and College Coaches Connection will help that happen. We are joined now by a couple of college horse beasts. We know these women. They are players at Utah Tech and playing in this qualifier. Let's welcome to the show Mia Cesarek and Jane Olson. Mia, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
We're so glad to have you here with us today, Jane. It's been a minute since we've sat and talked. It's really good to see you. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
So glad to have you here. You guys both are playing in this qualifier, as are your teammates as well. And we talked earlier about one of your teammates who is in third place on the AM side going into the second and final round, and that is, and help me say her name correctly. I don't know her yet. Maria Peroy Gallon. Am I close?
Galan.
Galan. Oh, that's better.
Yeah, Maria Peroy Galan is beautiful.
Galan. Yeah,
When you say it all.
Go, wait.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I know.
Okay. Say that again.
Maria Peroy Galan.
I
We
like
have to practice saying it.
She says it even prettier.
Oh, I'll bet she
Yeah.
does. I'll bet she
Yes.
does. Okay. So she's in third place. Maria Jose Barragon from Mexico and playing in for BYU, Berlin Long. You're in first and second place. Maria is in third place. You guys are both playing in this, and you guys both have experience in this event as well. Jane, let's start with you. You got the sponsors exemption when you were a freshman coming out of Riverton High and then heading down here to Utah Tech. Tell us about your experience when you played in this event a couple of years ago.
Yeah, so I got my exemptions for Utah Tech and James Garcia, and that was my coolest experience of my life. I was just kind of new to golf, I felt like, and a dream of mine was to play on the LPGA Tour, and so I saw this opportunity as my ticket, and I learned so much from the experience playing with the pros. I got to come on your show, which was awesome. And it was just an incredible experience all around. I loved it.
Tell us some of the things you learned.
I learned how much work it is to be a professional golfer,
Mhm.
and these girls work so hard to be on the tour and keep their status, and it's a grind. And so I feel like I'm a hard worker, but what they do is insane. And so it was really cool to see that and see how I can improve my practice and everything. So
That is really cool. And Mia, you've played in the Epson Tour stop here as well. You played your way in last year by winning at Winter Champs and claiming the UGA exemption that is connected to Winter Champs. Tell us about your experience playing in the Epson Tour event, the Copper Rock Championship, when you played last year.
It was a really great experience. I learned a ton about my own game, and also tournament week is a lot crazier than I thought it would be.
That's so true.
It was cool to see what the other ladies do to prep for a tournament like that, and seeing what I can do better in my own game and my own practice. It was a good experience to learn my own game better. So.
I'm curious, what in your game did you learn about by playing with the pros in a pro event, in the Epson Tour event? What did you learn about your game?
I just learned that short game is the most important, and obviously everybody tells you that.
As
right?
you say, you're not the first, you're not
Right,
the last. But
right,
it just,
exactly.
It's a lesson that just keeps being taught.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's a lesson you get to see being taught.
Correct.
And that's a little bit different when you're watching it right then and there with the pros doing it, and you see that short game and you see how well they execute it and how it takes strokes off their card. So
Exactly.
yeah, when you get to see that short game and how it works.
Right. So for me, I noticed that I drive it just as far as the other girls. I hit it just as well as the other girls, but it really boils down to your short game. If it's not as sharp as it should be, you're going to have a harder time.
Well, one thing we talk about in tournament golf generally, but it just becomes a finer point when you go up the ladder and you're playing in the professional game, and that is these players don't give shots back. They don't. Pars win golf tournaments. Everybody out there is making birdies. It is the players who are not giving shots back on when they miss shots, because everybody misses shots. Everybody's going to miss a shot. And you make a point, Mia. You can hit it as well as the pros doing. Yeah, that's by and large generally. Yeah, you can. And I don't mean this to sound snarky, but do you give shots back more than you should sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you make mistakes.
Yeah,
Right?
sure.
Everybody does.
Jane, you're laughing. Do you give shots back?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Okay, and I'm sorry, I do too, all the time.
Okay, since you both have had a first chance to do it, were you intimidated? What was your intimidation factor?
Oh, I was scared out of my mind.
Oh yeah.
Do you feel like you could, because of the situation and because of where you're at, you could take that and turn it into determination?
Absolutely.
That intimidation, were you able to kind of harness that for yourself?
Yeah, I think when you have a little bit of nerves, it's actually a good thing.
Oh, I agree completely.
Yeah.
Nerves should be embraced
Well, if you don't have
and
nerves, it
celebrated.
doesn't mean you don't want to be there.
Exactly.
No, nerves mean you care.
Yep.
It means it matters. And it's a privilege. Billie Jean King famously said, pressure is a privilege. She's stone cold correct, but nerves matter because nerves are good because it means you care about it. We love it when you care about something, and what you're doing matters. This isn't just a Saturday afternoon game with your friends. This is the Copper Championship.
so-
It matters.
One, 2, or 3. Which hole does it when you're playing? Do you exhale? Is it after the first shot, after the first hole, or the second hole, or the third hole? Because you have all your amp and you have to, it lets go. But I'm curious what hole it lets go.
For me, it's the second hole.
Okay.
By the second tee box, I'm like,
You're
okay,
good?
I
Yeah.
settled in.
Yeah.
I played the first one. That's the hardest one for me to get through, and
Yeah.
then I'll be okay.
How about you,
What about
Jane?
you, Jane?
Oh man, probably 18.
I love your honesty.
Okay. No.
I'm a pretty amped up player all the time. So probably 18 holes after the round. I'm like, okay.
No, I love this, and I think it matters. I because there's a lot of people in your shoes, and my point is embrace it, celebrate it, love it. You're nervous? Fine, that's good. It matters. You care. But then the next step is have something you do to deal with it. So now I want to ask you, Jane, what do you do to deal with it?
Wow, this is something that I probably struggle with a ton. And the thing I'm working on now that I'm in my senior year is to go in with a simple goal of just trying to enjoy it and like be grateful for the moment and not have such high expectations for myself. I think that's where a lot of my nerves come from. Because obviously I'm nervous and I want to play good and I know I can play good. But it's that expectation of I should be shooting this number, making
And then
par
sometimes
this
with
way,
high expectations, you make little mistakes, and then sometimes they can compile.
Yeah, and they compile. The next thing
Yeah.
you know, you're adding up with a huge number.
You're like, wait a minute, how did you get on my back?
Yeah,
What is going
exactly.
on?
So the way I'm not perfect at it, but the way I'm trying to cope with it is just like turning that into just gratitude and like, oh my gosh, this is so fun to be out here. How many times are we going to qualify for the Copper Rock Championship? Like,
I was going to
this
say,
is
that's the
first time
other
out
thing
there.
too, is that should be one of the things in your mind is look at what I did to get here, and be so proud of yourself to look at what I did to get here. I'm playing golf right now.
Exactly. And that makes golf so much more fun. Like, I've played golf a long time, just stressing myself out over what I do, but it's way more fun if you're just like, oh, this is so cool. And then I'm playing with a bunch of pros. Like, this never happens. I'm amateur. I don't know what I'm doing, like, but I do, and it's trying to have that humble confidence and just gratitude.
I love that. I think
Yes.
that's really well said and a great place to be. And you don't need to be perfect.
Yeah.
The self-awareness is the first and most important step, and it sounds to me like you've got it and you're dealing with it. I think it's
I'm
great.
trying. Thank you.
Mia, how about you? What's your method for dealing with it all?
I similarly to Jane, like when you get up for me, like I'm in my junior year,
Mhm.
I'm looking at it like, okay, how many more opportunities do I have? How long is golf really going to be in my life competitively? And really being grateful for the opportunities that I'm given and taking advantage as much as I can of every tournament, every round that I get to play with my team and in Utah. So just a lot of gratitude and just taking advantage of the opportunities that I'm given.
Did you guys consult with each other about this?
No, not at all.
You arrive at this similar place.
Jane and I are very similar.
Me and Mia talk all the time. Mia is one of my best friends, by the way.
Nice.
But we think very similarly on the golf course, so it's good.
That is good.
It
That is
probably
really
helps
cool.
when y'all are in tournaments and things like that to support each other and kind of
Absolutely.
what's going to help her get over something, and you know what's going to help her get over something.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I think
And
it's
be able
important
to
to have
feed off
somebody
each
like
other.
that. Yeah, it's
That's
important to have a teammate that you relate to that level, and you can really like talk about your games and talk about your mental game, like Jane's been that person, so it's awesome.
Thanks, buddy. Mia's probably seen me cry more times over golf than anybody. So,
Well, you know, golf is an incredibly mental game, and and the mental side comes with the emotional side. So
absolutely.
it seems reasonable. I mean, you guys cry at home, but then you just go nails outside on the course.
I was going to say when you took out Kelsey Chug in the state am, I didn't see many tears. I saw Rick. You were hard that day.
Man, yeah, that might go down as one of my just best friends ever. I don't know what I was on.
I'm gonna start.
It was working.
I'm gonna start making T-shirts. I beat Kelsey Chug.
Yeah, you don't need to make very many.
I know.
No, seriously,
such a
it's
small
only
handful.
happened 6 times.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'll just get one. We'll just get one big one and we'll pass it around to the person who wins. It'll be a traveling.
The traveling
I beat Kelsey
T-shirt.
Hope you're listening, Kelsey.
Yeah, absolutely. I did cry some tears of oh my gosh, that really just happened. I was I'm pretty sure I did shed a tear. I couldn't believe it.
Good for you.
Yeah, thanks.
We love it.
That is cool.
Thank you.
Let's talk a little Trailblazer golf.
Yeah.
You guys are after this. You're getting ready to get your spring season started. Jane, start with you. You're a senior team leader. Tell us what you're looking for. A little about the schedule. Tee us up some Utah Tech women's spring golf.
And maybe I'm biased, but I think we have the best team ever. We're great golfers, but great people. We get along amazing. And I'm so blessed to be on this team. Our coach is Lindsay Orth.
Yeah.
She's amazing. This spring, I believe we have 6 tournaments. Correct me if I'm wrong. We have 6 tournaments. First, we start qualifying this coming week. We've got 8 rounds of qualifying. Straight into season, we go to California, Arizona 4 times, I think.
Oh.
Our conference championships in April in
Where's
Texas.
that this year?
Texas, McKinney, Texas.
Okay.
And last year in the WAC. So,
Oh yeah,
crazy to think about.
that's true.
Holy cow! I'd lost track of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it'd be the coolest thing ever to be the last
Win the
ever
WAC.
champion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Walked out of whack.
Yeah, exactly. So
A walk off whack.
exactly.
Walk off whack.
Well, you, I agree with you. I think this is a strong team, and I think that you guys will compete for the conference championship. Mia, tell us your thoughts going into the spring season.
The spring season, the way I look at it is okay, let's really grind through this. Our team is set up in a really good way. We're all very supportive of each other and want to see each other succeed, which I think is a really big strength for us. I mean, when you have 8 other people behind you supporting you all the time, it's going to be hard for you to fail.
Oh, you're not alone.
Right. And it's awesome. So I think our team's set up in a great way to be successful in the spring. And I'm just excited to see what we can do in our last year as WAC competitors. So.
Very nice.
Float up.
Yeah, try to.
This team, of course, led by you two. I'm not going to drill through your resumes; they're thick. But again, you've got good young players coming up. We mentioned earlier your teammate Maria Peroy Galan. Jane, say it again. No, say it again.
Maria Peroy Galan.
I like
She
it.
rolls her R's. It sounds really good.
I like it when you say it better.
Let's all try it.
Okay.
Maria.
Yeah, that was nice.
Ooh, where did you get
What's the
that?
middle? What's the middle? Oh, Maria Peroy.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
I like the Galan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peroy. I like Peroy.
Okay. Tell us more about your teammates. Who else should we be watching?
So I believe we have 2 people in the top 5 in this qualifier.
Mm-hmm.
Gabby Rosnicki, she's a Canadian.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know her either. Tell us about
You're gonna get to know her
Gabrielle
because
Rosnicki.
she's up and coming.
Okay.
She's awesome. She's a sophomore. Both her and Maria are sophomores. They're great. Who else we have? Corinne Tardif. She's also from Canada, and she's playing in this.
Samantha Phelan.
She played in the Copper Rock Championship last year.
Yeah.
I was her caddy, and it was the coolest thing ever.
Are you a good caddy, Jane? You got caddy skills?
I'd like to think I'm a better caddy than I'm a player.
Oh
but
wow!
I don't know. You'll have
Okay,
to go
that's
out
a high
there.
bar.
You
Yeah.
know, I think that can be a legit thing. And your perspective being the caddy, being a player, I think that you have more insight and the little tiny nuances that someone who doesn't play wouldn't know.
Yeah, it was. I loved it. I loved
Did you?
caddying. So
That's
yeah,
cool.
if you ever need a caddy.
I'd be an
I-
awesome caddy.
yeah.
I just won't carry your bag.
Okay, that's that kind of disqualifying.
I know. Well, I'm just saying. I'll do the I'll do the advice thing,
Okay,
but someone else carries
I'm-
the bag.
I'm
Yeah.
the carry the bag
Uh-huh.
We
caddy.
can get you a cart. It'll be
That
okay.
that
I'm
that
the
that
cat-
dog
I'm the cat-
don't have.
I'm the caddy. I'm the caddy advisor.
Okay, Gabby Rosnicki. That is really great. And you've mentioned international players. So Coach Orth is going out internationally. You're local here in Utah. You're from Vegas, if I recall correctly. Is that-
Arizona.
Arizona. Where in
Yeah.
Arizona?
Tucson?
All right. Love me, Tucson.
Yeah.
I love that. All right. So kind of local, but she's going international. And this team is looking good. It really is. And we're going to have a fun time following you. We were talking during the break, Jane, about how our formula here at Utah Golf Radio is pretty simple. You win, I call. So I want you guys get back on the show. Give me reasons.
Well, just do stuff.
Do stuff.
Makes me so happy.
I love it.
And then when you do stuff, think in your head, this is for Paul.
No. Do it for you, for your teammates. Do it for your coach. Do it for the school.
I meant facetiously.
Yeah, exactly. I know. All right. But anyway, we are so grateful to you for coming and sitting down with us. It's so good to see you. We're looking forward to how this all plays out
Cheering for
today.
ya.
And yeah, we absolutely are cheering for you. And with the Trailblazer spring season. So go out there and knock them dead.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
So glad to have you.
Appreciate you
All right.
guys.
Thank you.
That is Jane Olson and Mia Cesarek from Utah Tech. Jan, we need to do ourselves a little I need
No
relief.
No wind.
I need relief brought to us by our good friends at Duro Health. Check them out at durohealth.com. Swing faster, hit farther, play better, feel better. This innovative back treatment and therapy program will help you feel better, help you play better. Durohealth.com. Jan, I'll tell you who needs relief. It is the Hawaii swing on the PGA Tour. I think it is short for this world. It's been such a historic legacy part of the game.
And now
It's
it's
changing.
broken.
It's changing.
Well, when you
Yeah,
change it, it's broken.
I think they need relief. I might be wrong. They might
I don't
give
know
it relief.
What,
They
what-
might
What kind of relief could they get?
with where
They're
Ryan
not- they're
Rolap
gonna
is
have to
taking
pick
the
up
tour.
another- yeah, they're
I
gonna pick up
don't
I
see
think
it
they're
happening.
moving out. I think they're moving out.
And I told that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yep.
And I think they're moving out of January as well.
Yep.
So
Interesting.
put those two together, and I don't think it happens.
Oh.
All right, let's talk about somebody on a SIZ. On a SIZ, brought to us by Next Level Golf. Check them out at nextlevelgolf.com. We talked about Tony Finau earlier in the show. He is not on a SIZ playing, but I'll tell you, he looks good. Tony on a SIZ with his sponsorships. He partnered this week, Jan, with, do you know who?
Jordan.
Michael Jordan. Have you heard of him?
The Michael Jordan?
Yeah, that guy.
Okay, not Michael B. Jordan, but the Michael Jordan.
There's Michael with Jordan. He partners with Jordan Brand. Tony, which is connected to Nike. Tony's worn Nike stuff forever, but Jordan, of course, connected to Nike. But Jordan Brand specifically, he will be sporting the Air Jordan logo on all his stuff. A big sponsorship deal and a really cool connection between our own Tony Finau and that Michael Jordan guy.
Huh.
Very cool. That is SIZ, baby. Getting a deal with Jordan Brand. Tony Finau on a SIZ. All right. We got to take a break. When we come back on the other side, we're going to talk with Matt Baird, the Utah Section PGA Senior Player of the Year. You are listening to Utah Golf Radio, powered by T-Box on the Rocky Mountain Golf Network.
is Utah's #1 sports talk. ESPN 700 and 92.1 FM.
I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest. The last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
Designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. They had it. Now everyone's asking. Where'd you get yours?
Wednesday, he has all the buzz that might come up. You know more annoying? Just beautiful.
Millions of fans, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
My name is Brittany Allen. I'm a widow. My husband Ryan died. Never thought in a million years I would use life insurance to be unexpected happen. Because it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage, no medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through years.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Let me go see what it is.
Looking for the perfect place to catch the game, shoot some pool, and
All
have a
right.
great
Easy
time?
one for- good. Easy one for TV
Salt Lake City home for
Yeah, that's the same one.
Same one.
Yeah.
No wonder Big Willie's was voted Utah's best sports bar and best pool hall in 2023. From fun nights and NFL Sundays to league play and after-work hangouts, Big Willie's has the atmosphere you need. Check out Big Willie's today and see why they won these awards for yourself.
Dear Winter, Toyota has 25 vehicles with available all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive, more than any other auto brand. From winter-ready SUVs like Grand Highlander and RAV4, the sleek sedans, Camry all-wheel drive, the Corolla hybrid all-wheel drive, and the Spelt Crown. Not to mention rugged trucks such as Tacoma and Tundra. We're ready for winter action with solid traction. Toyota, let's go places. Based on manufacturer's website, that's a 10-point mile.
Visit your Utah Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go places.
Guys, if your energy is low, your strength isn't what it used to be, or your drive feels off, it's not just getting older. For many men, it's low testosterone. At Revive Men's Health Salt Lake City, you can start with a free T-check, exam, and consultation so you get real answers about your testosterone levels and overall health. And this month only, qualified patients may receive 25% off testosterone replacement therapy. This isn't guesswork or one-size-fits-all treatment. Revive specializes in personalized, closely monitored testosterone care designed to help them feel stronger, sharper, and more like themselves again.
Yeah.
Over 120,000 patients treated since 2011. Revive Men's Health is trusted for
Say
results,
again.
not hype. If you've been putting it off,
Oh, you could have just stayed right.
patient, it's if you qualify for 25% off TRT. This month only. Call 801-263-7777.
Yeah, that was weird. We just saw that.
You're on Utah's #1 sports talk.
Yes, please.
ESPN 700.
DJ.
You're listening to Paul and Jen on Utah Golf Radio.
You.
Yeah. Utah Golf Radio. Coming back at you from Copper Rock. We are here celebrating the qualifier for the Copper Rock Championship on the Epson Tour. Something very, very cool they are doing with sponsors exemptions, letting the players decide with their golf clubs. One pro, one amateur will each win the qualifier, their division of the qualifier, one from each side. Jan will make their way into the Copper Rock Championship as a sponsor exemption, having earned it over 36 holes. The first round was played yesterday, and among the amateurs, Maria Jose Barragan of Brigham Young University leads the way for the AMs. She has a one-shot victory over her teammate, Berglyn Long. And in the pros, Gabby Barker from Idaho has a 3-shot lead over Karen Kim on the professional side. This second hour of the show is brought to us by a new sponsor on the show. We are so glad to welcome College Coaches Connection to Utah Golf Radio. College Coaches Connection will help you connect with colleges and coaches looking for a place to play for your kids, for your grandkids, your nieces and nephews and friends and neighbors. College Coaches Connection at collegecoachesconnection.com. Check them out. They can help you find the right place for the kids in your life to go play college golf. collegecoachesconnection.com. We are coming to you in partnership with Utah's leading golf organizations, the Utah Golf Association, the Utah Section PGA, Fairways Media, the Utah Golf Foundation, the Utah Golf Course Superintendents Association, Utah Junior Golf Association, and First Tee Utah. Jan, we are talking about on shows over time here some of the award winners from the Utah Section PGA. The awards banquet will be February 11th, a Wednesday night. It'll be here in St. George as a part of the winter meetings that the section does each year. It's their annual meetings. They hold a fun tournament called the Winter Classic and hand out awards for great performance the previous year. We are so happy to welcome with us today the Senior Player of the Year, Matt Baird from Riverside Country Club. Matt, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So glad to have you join us today, Matt. Matt, you are no stranger to the top of the leaderboard. You are no stranger to play in good golf. And you won Player of the Year as you know, for the kids, right? for the young guys. But what does it mean to you to be doing it as a senior now that you're 50 years old? Is it different for you? What's this like?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, we still get to play from the back team with all the regular guys, so we have that little double dipping, program where you can play in the senior division but play with the regulars as well. So I kind of like to do that as well. But just to be honest, this last year, my son's old enough now where he's playing a lot of golf, and just kind of miss him out with me, and just play with him and not worry so much about score and tournament. Just helps play a little bit better.
You got to go on your rough routes and not really pass.
Yeah, it does. I want to. You mentioned the double dipping, which is to say, if you opt to play on the back tees with the younger guys, the regular players, then your points count both ways. And you did that, and as a result, you did something that I thought was pretty remarkable. You won the Senior Player of the Year points over Todd Tanner, Dustin Volk, and Chris Moody and Mark Owen in that order. And listen to those names. I mean, good land. That's a pretty dang impressive thing to beat those guys and to have a season where over the arc of the season you beat them all. So congratulations, well done. But at the same time, and this was really interesting to me, you did opt to play the back tees and to compete with the younger guys. You finished second in the Player of the Year race there. Wow.
Last year I won Player of the Year. It would be kind of cool to Player of the Year again and team Player of the Year, to be honest. So I wanted to try it for the back, and unfortunately that got me this year.
It's a big lift to take out Zach Johnson. We know that.
I know.
So
I know. We have a good laugh when we play together.
But look, you mentioned guys winning both sides of things. Let's not forget that Chris Moody won a senior player, won the section championship. So he won both the senior section championship and the section championship. But over the course of the year, really, you add it all up, and nobody had a better season than you, Matt.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. I just love the game. I love playing and competing still. And even though I teach so much, I probably teach 7 to 8 hours a day. I try to, put as much work on my own game throughout the week as possible playing the events. But, it's always fun playing with all the guys. I'm really proud of Chris Moody. He did really well this year. He struggled a lot. And seeing him turn it around in the last part of the year was really fun. Seeing him, excel so well. We all did pretty well down at the senior community as well. Me, Todd, and and Chris, and we all had a good showing out there as well.
Mhm.
But we all did pretty well. It was pretty a good season.
You mentioned the teaching, and we know this for everybody in the section. You guys got day jobs, and
Yeah,
and
and family.
family. Yeah, exactly. You know,
We're out hitting balls all day.
no. Let's talk a little bit about your teaching, and a couple of questions. I want to start with this. How does your teaching inform and help your competitive play? And conversely, how does your competitive play inform and help your teaching?
That was a good question. You know, I have a really good group of junior golfers. To be honest, I've got a lot of them that are, you know, top in the state, and they play a lot of teams usually there. And a couple of them have won this last year and UJC with tournaments. So, you know, I have a program with these kids where, you know, we do lessons on the range, but we also do playing lessons and go out and compete with one another. And, you know, there's a lot of turkey going on, and we play for chickens, or we play for, you know, food and pizza, and, you know, it keeps it fun and competitive. And I think it, you know, it keeps my game young, you know, because I'm playing with these kids that are now, you know, out driving me, you know, trying to keep up with them. And so I think, you know, just through playing and experience and helping them with the experience I've had, you know, through my 30 plus years of playing in the game, and, you know, just seeing them excel and play so well, it's gratifying to see these kids, you know, get golf scholarships and win events and see them excel and achieve their goals, you know. So it's been a fun year this last year.
Absolutely. And, you know, you mentioned a lot of top players, a lot of elite players go to you. We know this. It's hard not to go immediately to one of your students in particular. That would be the current Utah Open champion, Kihei Akina. Tell us what it's been like to help Kihei develop his game over the years.
You know, I first worked with him when he was around 12 years old, and just his teamwork drive and to get better at the game, and then see him really excel when he did. You know,
The pro leader of the tournament just walked in. You're going to ask him.
Started getting invited to all these events, and just being there, like I help him out.
Top of the
I
net
give him a lot of, you know,
Like 10 minutes.
He's very knowledgeable of the game, and, you know, I had him the other day, you know, getting him ready for, they went down to Arizona at the team for BYU, and just watching him hit the ball and his progress, it's pretty amazing to watch him hit, and, you know, to see, you know, how he's developed and matured in the game. It's been really fun to see, and it was really fun to have both of us, you know, do so well at Utah Open this last year.
And that's what I want to talk about next. What a remarkable double you guys pulled off. He won the tournament, of course. We've talked about that a lot, and we're not through. We're going to keep talking about it. Plus, you won Low Senior in that event. What a nice double win for you guys.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It was awesome. It was the first time I told people this before that I was on the back nine. I was probably about 3 or 4 groups ahead of them, and I kept looking at my phone, seeing what he was doing. I wasn't so worried about that. I was really pulling to finish it off, and I was really proud of him the way he finished.
What are you working on with him now?
Just keeping things tight, really simple, fundamental. You know, I give him some food for thought, certain ball shots, you know, shot shapes, wedges. We did a lot with his putting. He's feeling really, really confident right now with all of what we've been working on. So for right now, I just, you know, make sure that he feels confident and with what he feels, and just let him play.
That's so cool. What's coming up next for you, man?
I'm actually taking a break. I actually just had full hip replacement.
Whoa.
I'm going to be until April. So
Okay.
Hanging low, spending time with my family.
All right. Well, we're cheering for you to get better. Looking forward to seeing when you can play again. Thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations. Senior Player of the Year. Really nicely done.
Thank you for inviting me on the show.
Absolutely. All right. That's so cool. Bye. Matt Baird, Jan.
Yep.
Cool guy,
Yes.
terrific player, great teacher, and it really all came together
It did.
at the Utah Open last
Yeah.
year when they got that double win. Kike Akina.
Yep.
Very, very cool. All right, Jan, what's next?
You know what's next.
I do. It's the What's Next segment brought to us by our good friends at the Utah Golf Association. Stick around on the other side. We will tell you what's coming up next. Plus, we get a special little treat here. We're going to sit down for a quick minute with Gabby Barker, who is leading this qualifier. You are listening to Utah Golf Radio, powered by T-Box on the Rocky Mountain Golf Network.
We'll go to commercial and come
All right.
back.
Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
so, Gabby, what a
Yeah,
pleasure
yeah.
to meet you.
Yes, nice to meet you too.
Thank you.
Now
Thank you.
Yeah.
Tell us where you're from.
From Idaho,
Okay.
Pocatello?
Caldwell, just
Caldwell.
outside
Okay.
of Boise.
Okay.
Mhm.
She was Penny was saying you're from Pocatello. I'm from Idaho as well. I grew up in Rexburg.
Okay,
I spent part of my childhood in Pocatello, and then I played at Boise State.
okay,
So,
cool.
yeah,
There you
I
go.
play down at Sage a lot. I know it's good. So you go to Caldwell High? Is that?
So I went to Valley View.
Went to Valley View.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, went to Valley View, graduated in 2014,
Mm-hmm.
a long time ago, feels like. Yeah, and then went to Texas Tech, got out of there. And,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Mhm.
That's very cool.
yeah.
That great program to play at.
Yes, it was a wonderful experience.
And you've been chasing on the Epson tour here for a while. Tell us about
So
that.
I
And we're going to
was-
ask you all this.
Yeah,
But,
you're good. I've been, my rookie year was 2018.
Mhm.
So I was on Epson from 2018 until 2023.
okay.
So there's some some really good things. I mean, I played in my first US Women's Open. There's some things scattered
Which
in
which
the
one of
years.
those did you play in?
I went to Pine Needles.
Pine Needles. Wow. Nice.
And then
Yeah.
didn't you also get married?
Divorce, actually.
Okay, you're going
Yes.
the other way. I'm like,
Going the
okay,
other way.
The
Yeah.
name was different. I couldn't
Yeah.
figure out which.
Mhm.
Okay.
And it's kind of, the truth behind the last 2 years. It's been kind of, just a rough little patch. And
Okay.
yeah,
It happens.
exactly.
And here you are.
Exactly. That's the whole point.
Tell me about your background. Penny was saying you're a Native American, the only pro on any tour.
Mhm.
Native
That's
American.
incredible.
What
Congratulations.
fantastic! I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah.
Tell what tribe are you a member of?
Shoshone and Paiute. So
Paiute, okay.
basically, my reservation's on the border of Idaho and Nevada.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shoshone.
When again, I grew up near Fort Hall. When she said you were from Pocatello, wow, she's Shoshone-Bannock.
No, pretty close though.
Okay.
Just down the road,
That's cool.
Mhm.
That's cool. Well, I'm so glad you're a part of this. I'm sure you've done a lot of this sort of stuff before. We need to ask you to be up on the mic.
Okay.
There's a front and a back to the headphones, and so make them comfortable for
Okay.
you.
Perfect.
We're gonna have to blitz through this. I cut that other segment off a little early, so we have a few more minutes with you.
Okay.
But
I'm good.
it'll go by quick.
That's fine.
And I wish we had more time with you. But I'm deeply grateful to you for your sitting down with us. Thank you very much.
Of course. I definitely appreciate giving me the opportunity to do it. So.
Absolutely. And with your permission, while you're talking, I'm going to take a picture of you that we'll use as a thumbnail
That is perfect.
when we post to our website.
That's
What
Fantastic.
are your future plans right now? What's
Just-
on the horizon?
Really just continuing professional golf. Yep. I have all the aspirations, and I know it deep in my bones that I'm going to get to LPGA. I just don't know when, right? It's all in God's plan.
Yeah, but the fact that you can say that and you say it with confidence and that you know that
Okay,
it's
here we
going to
go.
happen, that's a thing.
Yeah. Utah Golf Radio, putting a bow on the show, telling you what's coming up next here in Utah Golf, brought to us by the Utah Golf Association, one of our leading organizations sponsoring this show. We appreciate everything the UGA does. Coming up next, College Coaches Connection has a girls trip going to Oregon and Washington next week. There's still 2 spots available. Check them out, collegecoachesconnection.com. Southern Swing continues with the tournament this week is at Hurricane City Am. We will have a full report for you on our website later. And then Dixie Red Hills Am, need to tee this up, guys. Registration's open Monday, March 2nd. This will sell out in 20 minutes. Monday, March 2nd, 7 a.m. Either call the pro shop or be there in person, or you don't get in. Now, we had an opportunity to sit down with the leader of this very cool Copper Rock qualifier that's being played for the Copper Rock Championship. The pro leader, we're talking about Gabby Barker from Caldwell, Idaho. Gabby, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning. Thanks for having me. This is super cool.
We're so glad to have you with us today. And first of all, nice playing, Gabby. Holy cow.
Yeah, you're the only one that came in under power. and that's hard because this is Copper Rock.
Yes, it was definitely a challenge yesterday, but honestly, I started 2026 on a high note.
Okay.
I eagled my very first hole. I chipped in.
There you
it
go.
was
Chipped in
number
green.
one here.
Number one.
Very nice.
Yes,
Okay.
so I'll take
Okay,
it.
that's the way to start.
Yes.
Just go home.
Exactly. That's the way it felt.
Exactly, right?
How do you feel about the course?
Honestly, the course is in spectacular shape. The superintendent did a fantastic job because I have played here previously. I was here between 21 and 23, so I know exactly what to expect. He likes to put those greens firm, fast, and honestly, it just feels good to be back and playing in these conditions.
That's awesome.
Absolutely. And tell us a little more about you. We're so glad to get to know you.
Well, I'm from down the street. I'm from Idaho, so it's fairly close. I've been playing golf for a while now. My rookie year was 2018, and so just continuing to play professional golf and be out here and competing with, all these other girls to be able to play against obviously the best in the world, which I believe Epson Tour is such a high standard. They have amazing girls, so to be able to have an opportunity to get out there and play again, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah, absolutely. And folks, look, let me echo what Gabby is saying. Come and watch this tournament, because the quality of play is so high. These players are so good. You went from Caldwell to you were a Red Raider. Went down to play at Texas Tech. That's a good program. Tell us about getting there.
Honestly, I took a visit, and I don't know if any of you guys have ever been to Lubbock, but there's not much there.
There's Texas Tech.
Yes, and that was my favorite part about being there. It was college town. Everybody rallies around sports, and ultimately we had a really good college team. We made it to nationals two times. There are some accolades that I totally appreciate while being there. I was number one in the country for a while. I was Big 12 Player of the Year, and honestly, it was just all of it. Like I owe it to my coach because she definitely made me the player and the person that I am today.
I'm doing some math. Were you there with Cam Chan?
No.
Okay, it didn't overlap. All right, and we talked about you a little bit in the opening segment with Penny James Garcia. You are the only Native American playing on any of the professional tours. I think that is so stinking cool. So glad you're there. What is that? So important. So important for all these little kids to look up and see themselves in you.
Yes.
This matters. What does that mean to you? Tell us.
Honestly, it drives me. So as a little girl, I didn't have really anybody to look up to. There was nobody in women's sports or in women's golf that I was like, I can relate to this person. And so holding that platform for me is huge, to be able to basically help the younger generations, because there are girls behind me that I see that are phenomenal golfers. And honestly, all I want to show them is that they can do it. So Native American or not, this is what golf is about. It is like turning this platform of golf into an opportunity for anybody out there to chase it.
And I want to see exactly that. Everybody who has an interest, I want them to be welcome and have the tools and support they need to get here. Penny mentioned that you work with Nota Begay. What he's done with his tournament series, I think, matters, and giving these top players an ability to experience the gut-wrenching experience of playing the championship golf.
Yes, I agree. There wasn't much of that, right, growing up for me, and so it's like to see these kids on a big stage, on a platform where they can perform underneath the most strenuous circumstances is definitely giving them a leg up now.
Tell us about your game. Are you a long hitter? You're tall. You've got long levers.
So you are tall.
And so
long.
I'm going to guess you can move the ball. Is that your strength?
I would say so. I would say I'm longer, but I'm not the longest. Unfortunately, I've dialed that back just so I can hit more fairways, right? That's kind of where it is.
That cut grass,
That's
we
the
like the
ticket.
cut ones. Yeah, that is true.
Yes, yes. But I think most importantly for me, what I focused on is putting. Putting has definitely helped my game. It's gone a long way. I don't think I've ever been a bad putter, but I've definitely become a better putter.
What have you
So,
done to become a better player?
It's a lot of setup, it's a lot of technique, but also a lot of drills, a lot of repetition.
Interesting. Okay.
I don't think very many amateurs spend a lot of time putting.
That's so true. So true. Go out and beat drivers and then complain when they're making 3-putt bogeys.
Yeah.
Yep,
And
exactly.
they
Okay,
can't
do the
figure it
math,
out.
guys.
Can't figure out what happened on that last
Yep,
hole.
exactly.
Tell us about your minus 369 yesterday. Take this.
Yeah.
Minus two.
Two,
7-2.
pardon. Okay.
Honestly, I mean, the eagle helped, right? But the crazy
They
thing is,
say
Well, I
those help.
Especially when you get it on hole one. I mean, you start with a needle. It's like it's almost like you're sitting on a little cushion, like
Yes.
an invisible cushion.
yes,
Gabby, can I quote you on that? That the Eagles help.
yes.
Okay, we're gonna stay with that. Okay, so
Yeah.
I interrupted you. Go on.
But what's crazy is even on the front nine, I only had 2 pars.
Oh
So
wow. Yeah.
so I did a lot of. I think I went eagle, bogey, birdie, bogey, par. Like it was like all over the place. I only had 2 pars. But,
Okay, I'm looking at your card now. That's
yeah.
got a lot of shape to it.
Yes, it does. It's colorful, is what,
Yes,
is what we
it
like to say.
Okay, and let me just note on the front side, you had three birdies and an eagle. Okay, that's good going.
Yes, but ultimately, I wasn't too worried about it because I'm sure everybody who is out here playing in this tournament, if you have to chip anywhere on these greens, you're just hoping to get it close enough to make par, and that's really all I was trying to do. So like I was like, if I can make my max bogey on the holes that I wasn't in position on,
Yes.
I will take it.
Yes.
Okay, no doubles on the card.
Yep.
Well done.
Yep.
So
That's how you win.
yeah, exactly. So
Exactly.
so two under 34 on the front, matched par 36 on the back. Was the wind? Was the fan
Yes.
on when you were up on the ridge?
Yes, so it was about hole 13 when it started to come in.
Welcome to Copper.
Yes, definitely. I mean, I was, let's see, hole number 17, but downhill par 3, 120 yards.
Oh yeah.
I tried to play it about 100 yards, flew the green. I had a 78-foot putt coming back.
Oh no.
Made par though, so I'll take
No,
it.
really?
Oh
Yeah.
my
Oh,
gosh.
Okay.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
how I did it.
the three on the card. And this is always the case. The numbers don't tell the story.
No,
And you don't get style points. This isn't diving.
exactly.
But yeah, that 3 on the card just looks so benign. sitting there.
Well, I say this all the time. I mean, you know, most of the time when we play recreational golf, our scorecards do not reflect the game that we play.
Nope.
And I wish that there could be like a little video. Yeah, I did this, but I got around that too. You know,
Right.
But yeah, but you know, it's that whole thing.
Yes,
It's
yes,
just incredible.
yes.
Gabby, tell us your plans. You're here playing in the
Yes.
qualifier. Obviously, you're planning to be here, and looks you're certainly in position. And the 3 I was mentioning is you have a 3-shot lead. I got confused on that. So you've got a 3-shot lead when you peg it on one today. We're cheering for you. Go out there and knock them dead.
What's
Thank
your,
you. What
what's
are
your
your
plan
plans?
of attack today?
Honestly, just to, stay patient. Things happen out there. It's hard rock. It's not easy. But that's really all I can do. Stay confident, stay patient, and just keep going with the plan, stick to the game, and that's really all I can do. If somebody goes out there and shoots 65 and beats me, all power to them. That's what the game is about.
You just helped me with my game. I'm gonna go play after this, so I'm just gonna stay calm. and be
It's
patient.
harder than it looks, but
Calm and patient.
yes.
No, we were talking with our college friends who are in this tournament earlier about how hard it is, and it is. We know that about tournament golf. So you played on the Epson Tour before, and now you're back looking for status,
Yes.
working your way back to the Epson Tour. Give us the big arc of Gabby Barker.
So basically this year is kind of just laid out. I'm going to try and play in as many tournaments as I can. I'm going to be playing on the Women's All-Pro Tour, which is the tour right below the Epson Tour. They offer exemptions into the Epson Tour. So that's kind of where I'm going to be home base, but it's also going to be Monday qualifiers for the LPGA if I can get in and, pedal to the metal.
I love it. Before we let you go, you played your way into a U.S. Open at Fine Needles. Tell us about that.
that was just an experience. What's weird, I love the wind because, West Texas,
Right,
Texas
right.
Tech, and that was kind of the conditions that I had in my qualifier. It was 30-mile-an-hour winds and just colder than you can ever get out. And just getting to play that way, and then also getting to play in the actual U.S. Open, the feelings that you have on the first tee are just, I mean, beyond words can even describe. And all that I know is that I didn't play as well as I wanted to, but that's not what it's about. For me, it was getting out there. Being the first Native American woman to play in the U.S. Women's Open was a
Wow.
huge
Yes.
foot forward.
Yeah, that's an honor. And what an
Yes.
accomplishment. Congratulations.
Thank you. And so it wasn't necessarily about me anymore. It was about going out there, regardless of how I played or what the scorecard was. It was to be out there, be present, be in the moment, and look around, and see where I was. And those are the moments that I felt like I took for granted way back when. Now looking back, it is like I have accomplished so many things that I never thought were possible at, say, 10 years old when I was just really thriving in golf. So, I mean, it was just amazing. The U.S. Women's Open, if anybody gets a chance playing it, just don't take it for granted. Don't take it for granted.
Okay.
Do it.
So you recommend playing in the U.S. Open?
Oh my gosh, yes. If you can make it there, just actually just experience it.
Okay. I agree. I'm all in.
Or even watching it, being a spectator. It's
Okay,
a big
that I've
deal.
done.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Gabby, what a pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much for sitting down with us. We're so grateful to you. And we're going to be cheering for you, not only today, not only in the Epson, the Copper Rock Championship, but your entire arc. We do a thing here on Utah Golf Radio where we have UPOTs, and it's a Utah player on tour, and we have an honorary category for honorary UPOTs, and we welcome you now to be an honorary Utah player on tour, an honorary UPOT. Welcome.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
We got to wrap it up. Jan, with thanks to everybody on the show, Gabby and everybody else. This is Paul Pugmire saying, don't jab it like Jan.
Jan Brownstein reminds you to chug it, don't hug it.
That is always good advice. Please, please, please replace your divots, fix your ball marks, and for Andy Curtis, don't spit sunflower seeds on the green.
Stop it.
You are listening to Utah Golf Radio, powered by T-Box on the Rocky Mountain Golf Network.
We're out.
There we go. We're
Have
out.
fun.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you. Where do I find this?
I was just going to say, may I